The man crouched low as he peered over a snowbank at the bleak white landscape sloping up to the ridgeline. A cold gray fog was beginning to settle over the mountain, though some patches of sunlight remained. Moments earlier, he'd seen movement at a higher elevation by the body of a freshly killed ibex, a blur of motion. Now, nothing. Looking in that direction through binoculars, the gray-bearded man didn't even see prints in the snow where the cat had been, feeding on its prey. The creature seemed to float over the surface, moving entirely in another realm. There were countless legends about the magical powers of snow leopards, but legends were one thing and reality quite another. Because of the animal's reclusive, solitary nature, attacks on humans were rare. Even so, the man's heart beat rapidly. These rare animals were powerful and fast, and if this one decided to turn on him at any moment instead of avoiding him, he might not have a chance. So far, the creature was keeping its distance, while remaining close enough to watch over the bloody body of the horned ibex, preventing other predators from taking it away. With a start, the man remembered he was in EVR, enhanced virtual reality, and wasn't actually on that faraway slope, except as a three-dimensional projected avatar. Such magnificent technology, and so realistic that if persons really in that remote mountain region saw his projection, they would think he was actually there too. In addition, if his avatar was near anyone there, he could see them, hear them, and speak to them, and they could do the same with him. Animals could see and hear avatars as well, and had even been known to go after them, though they usually relied on scent, and that was one thing the chairman's EVR figure did not have. Now he re-immersed himself into the action on the snowy mountain, a speck on the white snowfield, watching the predator and its ibex. A snow leopard was not able to consume a kill of this size in one feeding. For that reason, it often lingered nearby for days, going back repeatedly and eating from the carcass, while watching warily in all directions. It was the Achilles heel of their species, a weakness that a hunter could use to advantage. And he'd seen evidence of hunters in the area. But Chairman Rahma was not like other human beings around there. Snow leopards were an endangered species, with only a small number of them known to exist on Earth. He needed to capture this one alive, which he could do even in EVR, with the aid of 2 men and a woman collaborating with him on the ground. GSA operatives who had taken great physical risks to slip into the enemy state of Pan-Asia, far across the globe from the GSA. Rahma had sent operatives into enemy territory before on such ventures, as well as on spying missions, and he'd gone there as an avatar too, aided by clever technology that the Psyos had surreptitiously inserted into one of the Pan-Asian satellites, secretly compromising the orbiter so that some of their transmissions were put to GSA use. The 3 of them were arrayed on the slope near him in their sealed survival suits. For these brave citizens, this special assignment was much more dangerous than any threat from bad weather or from a predatory animal. Because of the hostile nature of the Pan-Asian government and its cavalier attitude toward animal protection, the rescue squad had to get in and out as quickly as possible. Anger filled the chairman now. The Pan-Asians, ruling over Asia, Australia, and most of the Pacific Islands, allowed their people to hunt and kill these beautiful animals for organs and other body parts, using them for traditional medicine, talismans, and trophies. How could anyone be so ignorant and short-sighted? What did they intend to do when there were no more snow leopards left to harvest? Eco-criminals on a huge scale. The Pan-Asian government did not care